Diverse reactions have trailed the new policy by the Osun State government banning non-reusable textbooks, amongst others. The reactions come as 2025-2026 school session commenced today. Lydia Adegbaju completes the story.
It was all joy and excitement as students resumed school on Monday. A journey around the capital city showed students alighting from their rides, excitedly reuniting with old friends. Excited Esther Adebayo is happy to resume to a new class in a new school, while Wisdom Afolabi is just glad that the long holiday is over.
I feel happy for being back this morning. Yes, this is my first time to come to this school.
After such a long time, I feel great resuming back to school because I was already bored at home already. I also wanted to be where plenty people are. At home, being at home I actually loved it in the first place because school was already so tiring and stressful. But after a long time, I felt like I need to resume back to school.
There were similar emotions inside the school as students rushed into their classrooms to resume learning. Unlike the known practice of cleaning school environment on first day of resumption, learning would commence immediately, according to Mrs. Elizabeth Ogunyemi, principal of Atauja School of Science, Osogbo, while her counterpart, Olori Kikelomo Agbola of CAC Grammar School, Araromi, says revision of previous topics is first on the list.
They are very, very happy. Even we are starting our effective teaching and learning right from this morning. So, and they are fully prepared. They are with their notes and their bags and their notes.
Learning is going to start today. Revision of last time's work, but tomorrow full classroom lessons will start.
However, today's resumption is coming in the wake of a new policy by the Osun State government banning non-reusable textbooks. According to a statement from the Ministry of Education, schools are to henceforth use textbooks for a period of 3 years. This directive has brought smiles and respite to parents like Mr. Dennis Omoyele, who is already burdened with tuition fees, while Mrs. Abigail Adeyemo said the exorbitant textbook fees will now cater for tuitions.
Those textbooks is costly from the parents. Even those people that bear 4 children or 3 children and they are going to the same school, which is what it will not help parents to able to buy another book if they are using different book, because the amount of the textbook even is costly than the school fees, and it will help the parents. Instead of buying another book, they will use it to pay their school fees.
Ìgbésẹ̀ tí ìjọba gbé yẹn ìjọba ìgbésẹ̀ tó dáa tó wà òkè gan ni, so mo appreciate ẹ̀ gan, ó wà òkè fún àwọn òbí so that ó tún máa keep owó tí òbí wọn máa ná time to time.
But the reverse is the case for Mr. Paul Oduwoye, a school proprietor who sees the policy as a way of shutting down a system generating revenues for schools. He also opined that implementing this would have a ricochet effect on parents' pockets in the long run.
Private school is an institute, an enterprise, a business. And what we are all after is to make gain. And in that case, schools, we always find a way of generating revenue internally. But now, we now have OSMIA approval, we have nursery approval, we now have primary approval before secondary approval. Before it was 2, now we are now having 4. So meaning that presently now, for schools to generate their income, they must create a system that will bring in more money so that they can pay the government, pay renewal for those categories. And parents that are normally paying 19,000 naira and buy textbook of 18,000 naira or 20,000 naira, we now have to pay 100,000 naira for school fees and 12,000 naira for Maths and English.
Although Osun State is not the first to ban non-reusable textbooks, with others like Ondo, Imo, Benue and Anambra leading the trail, it is now left to be seen how effective this new policy would be alongside the ban that has also been placed on graduation ceremonies for nursery and middle schools. Lydia Adegbaju, Western Spring Television News.